Hello you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nene and this is Nene's Crafting Corner. I have a new diamond painting I'm working on. I did finish the Alice in the White Rabbit's house. I have not put my finished picture up on Instagram just yet, but I finished that on the 1st. Yesterday. No, I didn't finish it yesterday. I think I finished it on the 31st. I don't remember. Anyway. So this is, again, another Diamond Art Club. It is, I said, Madam Chic. It is a 12.6 inch by 14.6 inch or 32 centimeters by 37 centimeters. So it's a nice small one. Like, pull this out. You can see how not wide it is, and it's not terribly long either. But anyway. I'm doing this one for my sister Annette. I saw it and it spoke to me for her. So here we are. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very well, that this week finds you well and that you're doing good. So wait, hold on. I need some water. Sorry if you can hear me swallowing. Apparently I swallow very loud. Also, if you can hear my dryer or my washer, I'm so sorry. Small spaces, am I right? So let's dive into it. Left you off on last Thursday. And you know, really, the days of the week, I don't know why I bother, like, listing out, like, extensively what I do, because it's the same bloody thing every week. I go to work, I come home, I do a couple things around the house, or I'll diamond paint, and then do, like, one task, and then I'll go back and diamond paint, and do another task, and I even set a little timer. I call it intermittent cleaning because I just, you know, do diamond painting and then I clean for a little bit, and anyway. And then Tim goes to cards usually, and like, we have very predictable lives. But again, don't think that I don't like that. I like that. I just feel kind of bad doing these videos. I'm like, so, well, it was the same today as it was yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. So, you guys, I really, and I know I've said this before, I probably will continue saying it, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that you guys subscribe and find even the slightest bit interest in my very boring, very predictable life, because that means a lot to me. Anywho, moving on. So Thursday I recorded my video. I did diamond painting, obviously, because I diamond painted when I recorded the video, did diamond painting after. Sorry, you can hear the crinkle of the plastic. I left it on this one since it was so small. I didn't feel the need to take it off. Anyway. And Tim went to cards on Thursday. Friday, again, worked, and all I have to say is hooray for Fridays, because they're delightful. And if I remember correctly, it was a doozy of a Friday. I don't remember why, because I didn't write it down, but you know, somehow people know it's the end of the week and they're like, how can I poop all over this person's day? And then they find a way. And oh boy. And then Tim and I went on a date night. Don't ask me what we did. Like, I know we went out to dinner. Couldn't tell you where. I didn't write it down. I guess I could have dug through my bank account like I did last time. But I didn't. I'm on a bit of a time crunch today. Just because Tim, so it's Thursday. Tim usually goes and plays cards on Thursdays, but he is going on a trip this weekend. He leaves tomorrow morning. He leaves tomorrow morning, and I won't see him until Monday evening. So we're gonna spend the night together. Like we're gonna do our date night tonight, and he's bringing home Panda Express. I love Panda Express. Do you guys love Panda Express? I love Panda Express. And I realize that that's like not authentic Chinese, but I do love me some greasy Chinese food, and the really good Chinese places, at least in my opinion, and I would be willing to go to them, but I hate leaving my house, okay? I'll say it. I hate it. So as the less I have to leave my house, the better off I am. So I don't, and especially with the time that Tim gets off, we would have to drive in some serious go-home traffic, and I am not trying to sit in traffic for like 45 minutes to go to dinner, because he gets off at 6:30 at night. So anyway, it's not that I don't mind the drive. It's like a 20-minute drive, if that. I don't mind the drive. I will drive for good food. But you put hangry on top of that, and it's just, it's no bueno. No bueno. Oh, I also was going to give you my review timeout on the timeline here of these little mat thingies that I got that I was telling you guys about last time. And I pulled this one out because it's red. See, we're going to matchy. And actually, I think I even have some red washi tape I'm going to put around the border. But I do like them. They don't stick to the drills, which is really, really nice. And I have one, let me see if I can, sorry for the earth shake here. We're going to go on a field trip. I have one right here that is holding all my stuff. And I have found, am I even in? There we go. I don't have it on this tray right here because it's straight on my light pad, and anyway, I'm gonna get this first row done and then I'll be able to stick it to those. But I do like it. It works really, really well. Yeah, so yeah, I really like that. It was a really good purchase. Yeah. I accidentally stuck my arm in this one, like this clear one over here. There's just a little bit of my, I don't know if I'll be able to wipe it off and make it sticky again. I don't know. We'll find out. But I do like them. And then I've used my little vacuum a couple of times, and I really enjoy that thing too. So 2 thumbs up from me. From me to you, 2 thumbs up. Anyway, side note. So after Friday, like whatever it was we ended up doing for our little date night, we came home, probably just went to bed because I'm an old lady, okay? And I'm sure I've mentioned this before, I'm very much an early to bed, early to rise kind of gal. Always have been, even as a child. So we probably just went to bed, and then he got up and went to work on Saturday. And yeah, you guessed it, I diamond painted for 11 hours, but I didn't do that straight for 11 hours. I did wash laundry, and I'm sure I've mentioned, but I'm having what I call the great purge of my clothes. And so I was washing and then sorting my clothes to give to you know, it's DI around here, Deseret Industries, and I know there's like Savers, and other places there's Salvation Army, and so it's that kind of a thing. You just go and donate you know, the things that you don't need anymore, and they take it and donate it, or anyway. So I've got quite the donation pile going. So that's what I did on Saturday, was diamond paint and laundry sorting and washing and those things. And then Sunday we got up, we went to church services, and then we came home. Tim took a nap for, I don't know, 3-4 hours. And I played Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild. I have Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. But I played Zelda Skyward Sword. I don't know if they remastered it and then released it on Switch or what. But, so I played it on Switch for like, I don't know, however long he slept. 3, 4, 5 hours. I don't know. And then we woke up, or he woke up, well, I woke him up because I knew he wasn't going to sleep. And we went to dinner. I think we went to Chili's. Again, didn't write it down, so I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. So, yeah. But we did get up and we went somewhere to eat. Undetermined. Pretty sure it's Chili's, but who knows. And then we came home and I'm pretty sure I went to bed. Or maybe no, that's a lie. I played Skyward Sword a little bit longer, like another hour or 2, maybe 3. And he played on his iPad. Because my Switch is in our bedroom, so I can just lay in bed and play. And he was just playing on his iPad in bed. So we did that, and then Monday, again, same old, same old. I got up, I went to work. Although, so it was super cold here yet this week. Like, Monday was like, I got up and it was like 10 degrees outside. And I mean, I realize that other places are colder, but for Utah, that's a bit chilly. And my car wouldn't start. Like, wouldn't start. I turned the key and it turned the key and then finally I was like, come on. And then finally I turned it over and it started. Okay, thank you. Praise the Lord. And then when I went to go grab my lunch, because I ended up eating a late lunch that day, again, wouldn't start. Took a couple of tries and then it finally started. And then, because I had such a late lunch, when I went home for the day, it didn't have any problems because it didn't have enough time to get cold all the way, right? The engine didn't have time to get, like, cold. And then Tuesday morning, when I woke up to go to work, Tim had to actually come out and jump my car, because when I went to work, it was 7 degrees. Am I still in frame? Yes, I am. It was 7 degrees out when I went to work on Tuesday. So he pulled his car over and he jumped my car. And we live in a condo, so we kind of park in 2 separate places. Anyway, so I asked him to go get me a battery, and he did eventually, and I was YouTubing, because hooray for YouTube, I was YouTubing how to change my battery, because I figured it was, because normally you pop the hood, there's the battery, you disconnect it, pull it out, put the new battery in, connect it back up, you're done. No, 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 no. My car, and the car I had before it, the battery is in the tire well, or fender well, or whatever you want to call it. So you have to jack the car up and take off the tire, and then put the battery in. So by this time, we are now losing daylight, and Tim has his bowling, because it's Tuesday, and me being the independent person that I am, I'm like, I can do this myself. It's fine. I'll get it figured out. You go to bowling. Oh, and he's like, okay. And then because I was losing daylight, I called my brother-in-law, Jeremy, because he's got this big old workshop with, you know, light, and it's enclosed and yada, yada, yada. And so I tell him my problem, and he's like, yeah, sure, come on over. I got air tools you can use, blah, 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 blah. Okay, perfect. Well, I get there, and Jeremy, bless his little heart, starts in on it. I'm like, Jeremy, I can do it. He's like, no, I'll just do it for you. I'm like, okay. So much for my strong, independent woman. I was like, I didn't come over here expecting you to do it. I was planning on doing it. He's like, I know. But I'll just do it for you. Okay, cool. Well, turns out probably a good idea that he did, because he found out that my lug nuts, so a couple 3 years ago, my front two tires had to be replaced because I had nails in them from work, which is not uncommon. And they were doing construction around my house at that time. So I don't know if I picked them up at work or picked them up from the construction around my house. Regardless, I had nails in my tires and had to have them replaced. So, when they put the tire back on, they cross-threaded the lug nuts. So basically, they put it on crooked, which apparently makes it super-duper difficult to take them off. Jeremy said it was like basically welding the lug nut on there. So that was fun. And so he ended up snapping the wheel nuts and had to go buy new ones. So my 1 hour project turned into 2.5, 3 hours. And bless Jeremy's heart, he stayed out there and he did it all, and man, he's my hero. And I knew this question was going to get asked, and he's like, where's Tim? And I was like, I told him to go to bowling because too many cooks in the kitchen, it just is going to it's just not worth it to me. So I told him to go bowling. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So anyway, so Jeremy did that, and that was just quite the fiasco. And then I was able to sit and talk to my sister Annette, and we both had a good cry because she's still mourning the loss of her dog Brutus, because right after she put him down, she had to go on a business trip. And when I say right after, I mean they put him down on Thursday or Friday, and then Monday she flew out. So I mean, it was right after. And she was fine while she was on the trip because, she wasn't at the house. She wasn't seeing him, seeing where he, she wasn't surrounded constantly by, oh, he used to sit there or whatever. And then it hit her again, all over again when she got home, bless her heart. So we sat and we talked and we cried and everything. And it was just nice to see her. But, so that was my fun, exciting adventure on Tuesday. So make sure when it gets cold to check your batteries, people, because apparently if your battery is too, your battery needs to be replaced or whatever, apparently that can happen if it's too cold. So fun fact. Because as soon as Jeremy got the battery in and everything, it started right up, no problems. So that was super duper fun. And I need another drink, so apologies if you hear me swallowing again. I've been told I'm a very loud swallower when I drink things, so whatever. I mean, as a kid, you know, you used to make the sound, right? The gulping sound. But apparently I don't know, swallow really loud. Who knows? Oh, hey, I do have that symbol. Anyway, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday, which was yesterday, well, you guessed it, I went to work, I came home, I diamond painted and did laundry in between, and Tim went and played cards. So that was the long and the short of it of my week, and I'm at like 20 minutes. I knew this wasn't gonna be a long one, but that's okay. So moral of the stories that I told you today is check your batteries often, make sure that they're in good condition, and if it gets too cold, really make sure that they're in good condition. And yeah, winter sucks booty. Like I said, I think in my last one, I have a love-hate relationship with winter. But I also have, no, it's just a hate. I have a hate relationship with summer. So it's the damned if you do and damned if you don't kind of a situation. So that's fun. I need to find a place that is, like fall weather year round, or even spring. I'd settle for spring weather, spring or fall weather year round. I need to find some place like that. So if you know, let me know, and then I'll make arrangements to move there, because I'm over this bullcrap cold and the bullcrap, you know, extreme heat. I know I live in a desert, okay? I know. But still, it's uncalled for, it's rude, it's mean, disrespectful. I don't like it. Make it go away. I guess that's all I got for you. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I missed. But I don't think there was. The boys are doing good. Blue's currently sleeping on a bed behind me, and Jacques is probably munching on the dry food I left out. Because he has left, or not left, he has lost in my opinion, a scary amount of weight. And so, because I stopped what I call free range feeding them, because when Blue had all of his teeth pulled, the vet said that he shouldn't have dry food anymore. And because Jacques is missing a bunch of his teeth, I figured I would just put both of them on wet food. Well, Blue gained a bunch of weight and Jacques lost a bunch of weight. So now we're trying to fatten him back up. And when I say a scary amount, I mean like you can visibly see his spine. Like, he looks like a Stegosaurus, you know, with the things on the back. It's just what it reminds me of. And it's freaking me out, so we're trying to fatten him back up. So he's probably in the kitchen munching on the bowl of dry food that I left out. Blue does eat the dry food, but he just swallows it, because I get the like for small dogs food. It's Beneful Incredibites, so they're for small dogs, so it's the smaller kibble. So I'm not worried about him choking on it because it's smaller. So anyway, boys are good. Tim and I are good. I've just updated you on our week. Tim's pretty excited for this trip. And I'm pretty excited for him to go on this trip just because it's so weird. Like, I miss him when he's gone during the week playing cards or whatever, but he goes on these trips and I'm like, okay, bye. I don't know. It's super weird. But anyway, time apart is usually a good thing sometimes. Well, yeah, usually is a good thing. Just, you know, because how can I miss you if you're never gone, right? But it's only 4 days. It'll be fine. I got big plans this weekend, you know, diamond painting and doing some more intermittent cleaning. And yeah, because depression has hit me hard, and if you know, you know. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe out there and staying healthy and mentally, emotionally, physically, all the things. As always, questions, comments, general concerns down in the comments. And I think that's basically all I got for you today. It's a nice short one. I'm sorry, I'm gonna yawn. Excuse me. So I will see you guys all on the flip side. I don't know how long this canvas, this might be the only time you see me work on it because it is so small. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you probably won't see this video until Saturday. Just because that seems to be how it rolls these days. But yeah, that's all I got for you. So if you enjoyed this or any of my other videos, click like and subscribe, and let's be friends. We'll drive the crazy bus together. Well, I'll drive, you can ride. And that's all I got. So be safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.